This is Camera Mind, and if you have a Mac, you turn it on, and this happens. By the way, this is a MacBook Pro A1278 model unibody, so that battery is gonna be a bitch to take out because there's no door, little latches you can take it off. Well, this one doesn't have it. Anyways, so you turn it on, and you get that little fucking wheel. And the bar at the bottom, just disappears. And that's all it does. And you're fucking frustrated. Oh, by the way, this screen is a little fucked up. This is actually from a customer. So this expensive piece of shit, that's what I'm calling it. This expensive piece of shit. They want the screen to be changed, but in order to screen to be changed, I have to remove the glass on top of it. There's a glass and then the LCD, and then that's screwed in. So I have to put a heat gun and take off the glass. Try to unglue it. So Mac, expensive piece of shit, does not have screws or a fancy little screw or hideaway screws like a PC does. It has glass and it's glued. It's glued. Sorry about that. So I can tell you more about why I hate Macs. First off, whatever you can do on a Mac, you can basically do on a Windows machine. And if you don't want to, you're thinking about a virus. I've never gotten a virus on a PC. The only reason I've ever gotten a virus on my Windows machine was because either I built it or I'm testing antiviruses, and usually that's on a virtual machine. So yeah, if you're looking at porn and stuff like that, and you or going into weird sites, then that's your fault. Sorry to say, but that's your fault. You're just stupid. But anyways, that's not gonna turn on. It should have probably turned on. It's been over. I can leave it on for a minute. Last time I think I left it on for 4 hours. And it still was doing this. So what am I supposed to do? Leave it on for 3 days so it'll turn on? I don't think so. That's way too long. So what I do is see what's going on. Actually, a friend of mine was helping me out because I really don't use Macs. You hold the command and the letter C on your keyboard when you boot it up. When you reboot on fresh boot. You hold it, and I don't know for how long because I've never used a Mac, but once it goes, not command. It wasn't command VC. It was command V. My bad. Sorry about that. So you can get to see what's actually going on with booting. That gives it the verbose command. And it should start, keep going. Actually tries to fix the hard drive by using the FCK command, and it just tells me all the time. Even if I go into the CLI, it'll tell me the Volume Macintosh hard drive could not be repaired. HD is hard drive. So let's see. We'll give it another minute or so. The one thing I do like about it, the charger. You get the charger, you get this little type of connection, and that's pretty cool. I like it. Somebody tugs on it, and then it'll just unmagnetize itself, and you won't fuck up your wires and stuff like that. Sometimes it gives me something different at the bottom. Right now it's giving me launch message, socket is not connected. That's where it's hung up on. The line before that, let's see. It's saying once it's done the FCK, the I don't know what it stands for. File system check or something like that. It says bug launch launch CTL C2033 C20 C20 C no it's 23,930. 17, audit quick start, and then it says equals 0. Launch CTL. Please convert the following to launched etc match init.d. Then it's dashboard to dashboard adversary d dot plist, and sometimes it'll get stuck on some what's it, the Ethernet. I don't know. It gives me different errors all the time. So anyways, that's a bitch. So the other thing I hate about it is that when you're doing something with one hand and then you want to grab your laptop just for a little quick while and you have a CD in there while it's spinning, if you try to grab it and move it a little bit, it'll actually sound like it's scratching the CD. I don't know if it actually does. I don't want to test it on my CDs. The other thing I hate about it is that if your computer doesn't boot up, that CD's stuck in there unless you take your laptop apart and take the DVD, CD-ROM, whatever it is that you have. You'll have to take it apart to take it out, which is kind of stupid. The one way that I found out if your operating system doesn't want to boot, but your computer's still turning on, is when you hold the option key, the option on your keyboard, and you get to this. I'll show you. So if you're able to at least turn on your computer and still hit the things on your keyboard and your computer actually does something, then you hold the option key on your keyboard, and once you get this, you get the little Macintosh hard drive icon, and then sometimes you get a little CD. But in this case, I don't have nothing in there. Then you can press the eject button on the keyboard, and it'll eject the CD. Other than that, it won't eject it. If you're in the operating system, if you actually are able to boot, you can eject it. But if you can't boot or anything like that, if you can't get to this, then you're pretty much fucked up until you actually open up the laptop, and that's even a bitch because you got little screws and stuff like that. So this wonderful piece of shit uses glue. That's just was it like $2,000 something for this 1990? This is a 2009 A1278 MacBook Pro model. It's just stupid. Whatever I can do on a Mac, I can do on a PC. If you get a virus on a Windows, not a PC, but that's what Windows goes on. If you get a virus on a Windows machine, then stop watching porn. That's my recommendation for you. Stop watching porn. I've never gotten a virus on my computer. Well, intentionally I have, but unintentionally I've never gotten a virus because I don't go watching porn. I don't do anything like that, but I do get customers that come in complaining about viruses because they click. Yeah, I'm not gonna question why their motives because I'm getting paid to remove the virus and whatever fixes the computer needs. But yeah, that's the viruses are mostly a user's fault. You're the user. It's your responsibility where you go onto the internet. But if there is some viruses that are called worms and stuff like that go around looking for open ports, and it's a good idea to get a good antivirus, just precaution and stuff like that. But the new Windows, the Windows 7 has most of its ports blocked now. So Windows is just getting better, and you can do gaming and stuff like that. And if you actually want to go to those weird sites, then get a Linux. Don't waste your money on something that you can get a Linux, which looks a lot more sleeker, fancier, and you can actually, if you like the Mac look, you can actually make it look like a Mac. And if you're worried about drivers, well, then you're being stupid because it's 2011. Well, from this video is 2011, and it's just stupid not to get a Linux because of the drivers and issues like that. Because there's a lot of drivers for Linux now. There's a lot of shit for Linux. There's a lot of free shit for Linux, and it's awesome. I'm pretty sure you go to YouTube and you search anything that you want. I have videos on Linux on how to get web keys from your neighbors or something like that, which it's a naughty thing to do, but it's fun. You test out their shit, test out the securities and shit like that on other computers. I want to mess with somebody, I use a Linux. I want to do anything else, I use a PC. Well, a Windows. A Mac, the only reason I'm probably going to get one is for my customers. So I learn more about Mac and, these little clover leaf, command, shift, CV, whatever fucking key I have to press just to get it to work. I used a Linux system, a Linux live CD to back up the files from this thing. So yeah. You tell me Linux is useless? You're fucking stupid. Just saying. This is clear in my mind saying, get a PC. It's better for you. You'll be much happier. Or, if you want to look at porn and you don't do much and just look at porn, get a Linux system. You'll thank yourself and save a lot of money. Anyways, this is clear in my mind saying, go screw yourself. And well, I haven't been making very much videos, but I still have to make more Linux videos, which I'll make later on. Well, this is Clear My Mind saying, have a nice day. Or should I say screw yourself? Huh?